Flixbus, Flixbus, Flixbus. We always hear about Flixbus. So today I'm at Melbourne Southern Cross Station to take the Flixbus all the way from Melbourne back to Sydney. Figure out with me, is Flixbus really worth your money? And come along for the journey. I'm so excited to board that bus right there. That's gonna be our bus today. Bright and green, and we're nice and early, ready in the line to board it. Times right now is 9:26 p.m. The bus departs at 9:45 p.m. So I'm excited just like you are. As we made our way past the line, we met the bus driver who greeted us very professionally and very kindly. He scanned our boarding passes and he guided us to where to put our bags, which had their own compartments, because we were getting off at Central Station compared to others who were getting off at Canberra or at Sydney International Airport. As I was boarding the bus, the first thing I noticed was the black and green accented leather seats, and that actually made me realize how much of a premium experience this bus was going to be. So right off the bat, you can tell these seats are really comfy. Black leather seats and plentiful of leg room. Mind you, I'm quite a big and tall dude, and I can fit my bag in here. You know, I've always heard online that these seats don't have a lot of leg space, and I gotta say that that's a myth, busted. It even comes with leg rest for all my short friends out there. You have some place to put your feet the entire trip. Sorry if it's a bit dark, but just like that, we are departing. 9:46 p.m. on time. You don't see that in planes these days anymore. For a third of the price. I spent a good portion of the trip looking out of the window, enjoying the scenery outside, and I spent the other portion getting absolutely smashed in chest by my mate.
It was fatty walking away.
Just like that, we arrived at the first stop of the night, 12:46. This is quite a nice stop. The bus driver stopped here because everything else is going to be closed. The other stop, which was the original stop, nothing would be open. So this is kind of nice and thoughtful of the driver. The trip so far has been plentiful good. Shoulder pumps, nice area, nice little area. I rate it. The trip so far, I liked it. The seats are comfortable. Other than the fact that when the people in front of you recline back, you don't get any leg space. So scratch what I said earlier about leg space, but low-key nice.
I think this trip has been good, but we're not even 1% into it yet. We're not even 1%
We're
into
2
it.
hours in, bro.
Bro, it's a 13-hour trip. We're cooked. We're getting cooked in this trip.
But so far, I would rate it. I liked it. I enjoyed this stop. The bus is really nice. The inside feels premium. You get more than what you pay for. Put the camera up, bro. No, like angle it up. Oh my God. At this stop right here, pan to that car over there. Right there was a cop car sat. I've seen that cop car every single time I come to this station. So today I decided to take a picture with it. And I'll put that picture right here for you. So look at the picture and be like, okay, this guy knows cops. So I'm gonna subscribe and like this video. Something that matters a lot in the legroom comment that I made earlier is that it depends a lot on the type of people that sit in front of you. I got really lucky on this trip that I had a really sweet and nice couple sitting in front of me. But however, a few hours into the journey, it actually started making my legs hurt because I had literally only a palm of gap. I'll play the clip here. Only a palm of gap between my kneecap and the seat in front of me. So I asked them politely to move it forward, and they moved it forward, no issues at all. Now you might receive some people sitting in front of you that will actually move it even further back. Once you ask them, can you please move the seat forward? I've got some trouble with my knees. So the bus just arrived at Canberra Jolimont Tourist Centre. Unfortunately, every single thing here is closed, but during the daytime this will be pretty good. The bus ride so far has been quite pleasant, I would say, other than the fact that the seats are quite tight next to each other. If I was to improve one part of this journey, I would definitely say make the seats a bit wider, but they can only do so much considering how wide the roads in Australia are in general. But other than that, it's been quite relaxing. Halfway there now. I think there's one more stop and we'll be there, so hopefully that goes quick. Waking up in the morning, I got to enjoy some really sunny views, and it was quite blinding, to be honest. Some beautiful views which I will not spoil for you on camera here. One thing that I absolutely hated about this entire trip was that there was this squeaky panel in the bus that was absolutely killing me. I will play the clip, I will play multiple clips, matter of fact, of that squeaky part of the bus. I was so lucky I had some sort of earphones. I had AirPods, matter of fact. to put in my ear and really block that noise out, because I was going nuts listening to that. Pulling up to the airport, I realized that the bus driver wasn't taking us to the typical bus depot area that there is there for passenger pickups and drop-offs. He was taking us to the kiss and ride upstairs, which was more open to the general public, which was actually more nice in my opinion, because that takes you directly in front of the international departure area. You don't have to do any walking at all after that. Really, all you got to do is walk to your kiosk and check in. For arriving at Central Station, it was once again the same story. I really appreciated the location that the bus driver dropped us off at. It was right outside the entrance of Central Station. For my fellows out there who love taking the Blue Mountains line, it was awesome because it was just like a 5-minute walk from me to platform number 6, and my train was in like 10 minutes. So I really appreciate the driver for that. Wasn't really able to make much videos after that there because I was in a hurry, and then I fell asleep on the train ride home, which was awesome. That was a lovely touch.